That's how we gon' that's how we gon' Damn, that's how we gonna come in the game today. That's how we gonna come in the game. We got a little Nas. What was that? This album is called Magic 3. I believe this is another one with him and Hit Boy. Him and Hit Boy have done the King's Disease albums, which are just absolutely fantastic. So when I saw he dropped a new album, I had to get up on it, man. All right. Welcome everybody, another episode of King Shinobi Scene Breakdowns. We back for another, baby. We got Donnie Yen today. We got a man, Donnie Yen, once again, the icon himself. And we also have Colin Chou, man. He's an icon himself as well. This is like if you had two favorite characters that you wanted to clash, like the strongest, this is one of those scenes. This is a clash of the strongest. So, you know, this is when both characters pretty much meet their match, and either one or the other is going to elevate because somebody's going to lose. Somebody has to lose. So, this is a great scene here. It's from the movie Flashpoint. So, Flashpoint, it might be another one of those movies that if you're into martial arts or things like that, then you know about. But if not, you may not know about it. But it's very popular amongst martial artists and people that enjoy this genre of film because it's a great film as well. I haven't seen it in a minute, so I need to go back and watch it, man. But this scene really stuck out to me with the techniques, like the technical aspect of it, and also the realism that the actors were able to portray with these moves. I mean, throughout this scene, you know these guys took some lumps. Damn! To make this as realistic as possible, but you know, be as safe as you can be while you're kicking each other and throwing punches at each other's heads, you know. It's a great mixture of all those things. Great choreography, great realism, great acting as well, you know, just the response to certain techniques. You know, you can feel the pain within techniques. You can feel the intensity and the ferocity within these strikes. So you know this scene is a scene where guys have really came down to, hey, it's all or nothing now. And you really feel that with the intensity of the way they're throwing strikes at each other. You have one guy on one side, he wants to get away, this criminal. You have on the other side Donnie Yen's character, which he plays a police officer. And throughout the movie, he's pretty much been trying to take these criminals down. I believe it was three brothers. I believe it's three brothers. And they kind of have their own little crime organization or a little crime ring, whatever you would call it. And just fix my game there. So Donnie Yen and his partner, I believe his partner is doing the undercover work. And he was supposed to infiltrate and actually become a member of the organization that they're trying to infiltrate, and something ends up happening to his partner. I don't really remember, but it don't even matter, man. Let's get into this thing. So this scene, just to set it up a little bit, Donnie Yen has confronted the leader. So I believe he's the eldest brother. He's confronted him, and this is the big showdown. This is just the big showdown. I can't say it any other way. So let's get into this thing, man. We got Flashpoint, we got Donnie Yen, Colin Chou. Let's do it. All right, we back, baby. Let's do this thing. Let's dive right in. So as you can see, they've been through some things. This has been a pursuit that has come to a head. It's come to its culmination. As you can see, Colin Chou's character, they're in pretty tight quarters, and he's going right into elbow strikes. So Donnie Yen's character makes this disarm here. He has no more bullets inside his gun, so it's very key that he get this out of here. Get this out of the equation right here. But as you see, his character, I think his name is Johnny, I believe. But as you see, he directly goes into defense with his hands. As soon as he loses his weapon, he has that instinct to go right into, all right, I got my hands. That's why you got to be skilled in all aspects of combat, all aspects, especially your hands. Right there. He goes right into that elbow. He does a block here. Donnie Yen goes for the strike. So Donnie Yen, even though he doesn't have any bullets, that gun is still a weapon. You don't need bullets in a gun for it to be a weapon. So he goes for that strike with the gun. That looks like a very heavy sniper rifle. Right there. That's a nice disarm with the elbow in nice and close. Now, his gun got taken out of the equation. So he takes his gun out of the equation. They do it in different ways, but very cool. I really like the usage of any type of like elbow strike. So I really like this here. Right there. And he turns his disarm into a strike as well. Right there. So Donnie Yen, see how long his sniper rifle was? Let's get a good look at that. Look how long that rifle is. So he has the range to do this disarm that he does to Johnny here. You see how long that thing is? So when he comes to disarm, right here, you see he uses the gun because he has that reach already. So that was smart to use the gun to do that disarm. Not saying it would actually work for real, but smart. I like that elbow as well. How he jumps. Right here. You can see he goes down to come up and over the top. Here. Right there. That's a nasty shot. That's a very nasty shot, man. I like those kinds of strikes, bro. I like those types of strikes, those piercing, kind of strikes. So I love his utilization of elbows within this. So we got our disarms. And he throws the right hand after. So he uses that same hand after he throws that elbow. Right here. Boom. Really lays it into Donnie Yen. Really lays it into him. And then from there he comes, throws a right hand after. Right there. I like that. I like that. He really mixed that strike up from the elbow, boom, right into the right hand. I like that little mix up right there. You see, see Donnie Yen's defense to block those kicks. Right there. Kind of uses the elbow and the forearm. Now that doesn't look like your classic, like say if it was like Muay Thai or kickboxing, it wouldn't be like your classic, adage of this hand. But this, if he's throwing it quick, you might not be able to get the other hand over there, and this is all you might have. So that's a nice little quick block right there. And then as you see, he comes in here. Colin Chou's character starts to throw those straight punches. So this is what he uses, that defense to block. Boom. Right here, closing it up. See that? He's just keeping his hands up. But in this position, you want to be able to continue to have some vision or some sight. If you're here, you want to still be able to see. So you don't want to be completely cutting your vision off and not being able to see. So you always need just to give yourself a little gap, because you don't want to lose sight of what's coming at you and trying to harm you. You know what I'm saying? So even though you're in your defensive posture, you still want to be able to have your eyes on everything so you can at least, you know, have some way to be able to react to what's coming. You know what I'm saying? See what's coming while being able to defend at the same time. I'm going to check out a little bit of that boxing combo right there. Colin through. So he's throwing straight punches. He throws a flurry of straights. Do, 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 do. And then he comes with that overhand. That's like a super overhand right there. That's a super telegraphed overhand. But that overhand's coming. He has this left. He could come right up the center and blast him. Bloom. But you see he's already going up for that block. So Colin goes for that overhand. He goes for a left hook. And then he goes under. He snuck that in there too. I really like that. He pins him against the wall. So he uses, since Donnie Yen's character is pinned against the wall and can't go anywhere, you can really post up on someone when you get him in the wall. That's why you'll see, like when guys cut off the ring or cut off the cage and they really get someone in the corner, you see them really start to lay shots on them because they don't really have to worry about that person moving, you know, around in open space and, you know, missing shots. So he has him in this corner and really chooses to really throw those elbows nice and hard while he has him in that position. Let's look where he throws the elbow. Right to the head. The elbow's going right to the head. And then he switches it up on him. So he doesn't just continue to throw here and become predictable. He's been unpredictable. So I really like the way he fights. He makes his strikes unpredictable. He tries to boom, 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 come from lots of different angles. I really like that. So he goes with the elbow to the head. Directly from there, he goes again, spiking that elbow down. Looks like he's trying to hit that same spot again. Right there. Now you see the intensity that he's throwing. He's trying to knock his head and his face off, bro. Look how he throws this knee. Right here. He really propels himself forward into that knee. Very nice. Very nice. He was also able to fit that kick in that small space. He was able to fit that kick in and then switch it into a knee. So going back to mixing those strikes up, he goes with the kick right here. He goes with the kick. Oh, let's go back. Right here, kick into the knee. Boom, boom. That was a little spinning back kick. That was clean. Now that's just your basic roundhouse right there. And he really felt that. You can generate a lot of power in that roundhouse. Look, he has the knee bent. He's really putting that force all the way over into this direction. So he's kicking through Donnie Yen. That's why he felt it. He's kicking through him. As you see with this back kick here, look at that. Look at that hit. He really is whipping that and using his body to whip that kick around. Watch this in real time right here. But as you see, Donnie Yen was able to get that block up, keep that block close to his head. If he wouldn't have kept that block close to his head, that would have been a KO. We talked about checking in another video. And this is what Donnie Yen is doing as Colin Chou is throwing these leg kicks at him. He's checking. So he's getting his leg up so he doesn't get his thigh smashed and his knees smashed. Watch Donnie Yen's legs within this sequence of these kicks. Right there. That was the first check he does. See, he's blocking, having a nice shield on top of his head. Right here. Nice roundhouse by Colin Chou here. You'll see as he blocks, that knee comes up. And remember, when you're checking, you really want to expose that larger part of your shin to the smaller part of their shin. So you really want to turn the bone of that shin out, so you can meet shin with shin, You don't want to be catching those kicks on the calf. You don't want that. Right there. That was a nice one. He has the elbow on the outside here. Colin's coming in with that swift kick. Look, here. So the key would be the top part of the shin, which is larger. Because if you look at the actual tibia bone, that's why I do your anatomy as well when you're training. Do your anatomy and know what you're made of, Know what's going on with the way bones are shaped and everything, But he would want to meet this bigger part of the shin with down here, because Colin's probably going to be kicking with like what they call like the instep from like the ankle on up till it gets to the shin starts to get larger, and thicken. Because the shin towards the bottom, it gets the bone starts to get thinner, So so Donnie Yen, he would want to block with this large part, with this part that's coming in, hopefully breaking this leg, or at least causing enough pain to where this guy doesn't want to kick again. All right, so now he switches it up. He was getting those hands for so long. He's like, man, I got to do something about this. Because he was pretty much, since that disarm, he was on the defense. If you watch Donnie Yen's character, he was on the defense. We're going to go all the way back to the disarm. We're going to watch all the way through to that point. Out of that whole sequence, Donnie Yen was maybe able to get off 5 or 6 shots, and he's pretty much just blocking this whole barrage coming at him. Right there. This is when he says, all right, I got to change my tactics, because at this point, Colin Chou, his character is in a groove right now with the hands and the feet and the knees and the elbows, and he's just pretty much been on the defense getting battered. So now it's time to switch it up. He gets the leg. He takes his chance with the kicks that Colin's throwing. He gets this leg, and now he's taking it down into a different world. All right, right here. So right here, he's in what you call side control. You'll see a lot of this in MMA, but he's in side control. So, there's an array of things that he could do from this position. A lot of people like to do crucifixes from here, crucifixes are nasty, man. But he can do a lot of things, elbows into arm bars. Let's see what he chooses. There you go. Throw on those knees. Now, those knees are illegal in the UFC, but you can throw those in One Championship. Check out One Championship. Amazing fighters on there. Oh, he goes right into the arm bar. So he kind of softens him up with the knee to get his mind thinking about the knees. And then once he has his chance, he snatches that arm. So right there, he's in the arm bar. That's like your classic move. You'll see these a ton, But that's a good little display right there. They used a lot of MMA. Well, Donnie Yen's character, he used a lot of MMA techniques in this movie. Because, Donnie Yen, he came up doing a lot of kung fu kind of movies. And this was like the first one that was kind of very MMA heavy for him, I believe. Look at that. You hear that? Like, he's trying to take this elbow, the elbow joint, and make it go in the opposite direction, in the direction that it doesn't need to go in. So he locks his head, locks his body, locks his arm, and goes to snap that thing where it don't go. All right, so Colin does a reversal. Now you have Donnie Yen's character. He goes from being in side control to now he's in his guard position. So now he has to guard. So the guard position is this position he's in when the opponent is below the hips, they're in your guard. So you don't want people to get past your guard. You don't want people to get over the knees and onto your hips. You don't want them to get their body onto your hips. So you want to keep yourself guarded. It's a bad position to be in if someone's on top of you and your hips can't move, you know, and you're getting pounded. So right there, you see how he's preventing him from getting past the hips. So he's locking him up here. Colin, what he wants to do, he wants to get past these legs and into this territory, past those hips, right here, face to face with him. I believe that's the spider guard, I believe, that Donnie Yen's doing. Because there's different types of guards. You see how in that guard, he's just kind of like keeping his legs moving? That's so he can be ready for whatever direction he comes. So he can use his feet kind of to... It's almost like using your feet as hands, you know what I'm saying, to push the person back. I also like this drone shot too. I like how they show it coming in as they're fighting. This is a great shot as well. You see how he uses that jacket? He uses that jacket just like a gi. You know, you would use a gi in jiu-jitsu, you would use a gi in judo, many other arts as well. But he treats that like a gi. If someone has something thick enough, because, you know, a shirt is going to tear. You're not really going to get much, you know, unless it's some real strong material and you have to grab someone to throw them. But if they have some real thick material like this jacket, grab that and use that. Use that to your advantage. Right there. You see how he does that? That's just like a gi sleeve right there, or a gi collar, I should say. Gets control of that because he can grab. Why go for the head that's further away when he has this right here and he can get him right down where he needs him to be? Because Donnie Yen's character isn't in a good position being on his back like that. Nobody wants to be on their back on concrete. I don't care how long you've been doing it. Nobody wants that. And that's what's more likely to happen out in the street. You know what I'm saying? Bubble bath. All right. Right there. So now he gets him in a triangle. So he has his arms secured. He's wrapping his legs. Colin's head is getting secured. So he's looking to choke him out. Straight choke him out. Right there. See that? That's the triangle. Capture your head in a triangle and choke you to sleep. That's what the move is, pretty much. But that's nice. He's getting that little triangle in. He's getting that circulation shut off. You see him turning red. See that? Yeah, that's a man that's running out of oxygen that's coming into him. You see how he pulls the head? He can sink that thing in even deeper as he's pulling the head in. Right there. You'll see this a lot too. And if you can, I've seen a lot of guys withstand getting slammed to just hold on. And a lot of times guys can't get out. So this is usually like a desperation move right here. When sometimes guys may panic or they may just try to muscle themselves out of it. Now, sometimes it can work because you can definitely slam somebody into a coma. Boom. Boom. Oh, that would have been over right there, man. Right on that cervical part of the spine. You don't want that. You don't want that. Boom. Damn. Shout out to the stuntman that did that. That was amazing. Watch these guys as they come down. Look at that. He's completely turned around and he's going to fall right on that chair. Look, he's already made a giant pile of dust. I like the music too. I like how the music stops. Has those violins. Those violins are dope. All right, now it's time to rethink what's going on. Like, why am I here? Why am I doing this? Why am I laying in a pile of wood right now? All right, the stare down. The famous stare down. He ready now. He ready to turn the tide. Was that a little homage to Bruce Lee right there? Looked like it was. I'm not certain what Colin's style is. This stance here. I'm not familiar with this stance right here. But he's using a lot of elbows and knees and roundhouses and boxing as well. I'm gonna have to look and see what he's studied. I want to grab that block Colin did. Right there. That kind of reminds me of a cross block. They used to use it, the old school boxers, they used to use that cross block. You don't see it a lot these days, but you did see it a lot back in those days of boxing. But it's almost like a little cross guard in a sense. And that's a quick little guard too. He throws that up quick and gets right back to business. I like that footwork as they're throwing those punches. I love that angle as well. This angle here. I love this angle. Oh. I love that little adage right there, breaking the bricks or breaking that cement. I love that. God, man. I love those damn elbows, bro. He uses it to break him down. Donnie Yen goes for that jump knee. So right there, Donnie Yen, he goes into the clinch first. So as you see, again, he has that block. Has him in the clinch right there. He has the hands behind the neck, pulling him in for knees. Gets that clinch going. Right there. That's a nice little counter right there. That's a nice little counter knee right there. Let's go back to that first one too. Right there. Right there. Throws a knee. Oh, and goes right for the head. Goes right for the head. That's nice. I like that little added detail. Goes right for the head. Oh, right into the next knee. That's a great little combo. And then he turns him. Turns him, knees him again. That's nice. Flying knee right there. That's nice. Textbook little knee. As you see, Colin Chou's character goes up with him as he goes into that flying knee. He goes up with him. Right there. So he's already coming with that elbow block. He doesn't want to catch that knee to the grill here or here. So he throws that block. He jumps with him. That's good. That's very good. Damn, three elbow combination right there. One block and then two attack strikes. Block right here. Two. And three to the head. That's perfect. I really like that. I really like that. That's those crushing leg kicks, boy. That's how you want to throw those leg kicks, man. You want to kick through that leg. Kick through that leg, bruh. His character is also good at catching himself. He has good balance after he throws his kicks. Like right there, the way he's just kicking, and when he misses, he still has the balance to come back with another strike, another kick. I think that's the third time he's hit him in that spot with that spear elbow. Look, that's like a tomahawk. The knight throwing the axe. Boom. That axe comes right down on him. Boom. Splits him. All right, Donnie Yen is going in. He's starting to get into some wrestling, so he's going into the takedown now. Nice sprawl. That's just sprawl right there. That's what you want to do. Somebody shooting in on you, trying to take you down. You want to get back and sprawl on them. Don't let him get you on the ground, man. So he comes with this little reverse back kick. Boom. Boom. So since he was already down by the hips, he said, why not go for a takedown? I like that. I like that. Right there. He pretty much elbows him down to his hips. So he absorbs this strike right here, and so he's like, I'm already down by the hips. Let me try to take him down. Right there, right there. Let's go. I like that face he makes. Like you can really see the resistance in his face, like, or in the struggle. Right here, you can really see the struggle in his face. Like, I gotta stop this dude, bro. Oh, I love how they filmed that, bruh. I love how they filmed that and got the slide and then got it from the aerial view too. That's fucking beautiful. Spinning elbow. Just countering. I have to say, throughout this whole fight, Donnie Yen's character was losing. Like, he was getting outclassed, bro. Like, he had some shining moments, but he was getting outclassed, bro. Damn, we got to see how he went into that elbow. Right there. He does a lean back. And then he does a spin. He does a spin right off the lean. Also, from here, he's already priming that elbow right here. He's already priming it. Boom. I love that because it showcases the amount of power that he threw that kick with. I love that type of stuff. Like, just like, you know, characters like Rock Lee and Guy Sensei, when they kick through things, I love that showcase of just raw power, bro. Hey, that's how it be. Now, if he were to really absorb all these strikes, his face would be torn to shreds right now. From all the punches he's taking, the elbows. Yeah, he'd look way worse than this. Let's go, baby. Ooh. 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 Get a little judo in there, are we? A little judo? He attempts that elbow again. He's like, I'm not going to take that elbow again, bro. Oh, he turns it into the grapple. He turns that miss into a grapple. So he actually countered. Instead of it being a counter strike, he did a counter grapple. Oh, and then just uses momentum and tossed him. I love throws. Look at that. Look at that. All that momentum coming forward. Those hips are already ready to... And I like the authority that he throws him with. He really throws him down with authority. It's not just a, oh, this is just a nice clean throw. It's clean and it's damaging. Now you see, back to that grip again. He's using that jacket as a gi. He should have been took that jacket off, bro. The first time he almost got choked out, he should have took that jacket off. Right there. Look at that grip he has. He's coming. Like, he has such a good grip, and that jacket is not going to tear. So if he throws him, he's coming. See, look. Oh, I love that, man. He breaks his base. He breaks his roots, man. He breaks his roots down. He cuts the roots down out of the tree. Well, he uproots. There we go. He's uprooting him. I want you guys to watch this dude get uprooted, man. Watch him get uprooted. Right there. He's getting uprooted. And then he throws him. That's perfect. So he doesn't just try to, you know, go into this strong arm throw. He breaks him down, breaks his balance, and then uses that momentum to throw him. I love that. Ooh. Ooh, I love those throws, man. Oh. You see how they had that constant head movement? Constant head movement. I like how Colin Chou's character, when he misses his punches, he gets back into his guard. Right there. So he throws that right hand. Right there, and his hands are right back here. Right back where they're supposed to be. So even after his miss, he's still in a good position to guard. I like how he was able to at least throw something after taking that flurry. Watch this. Right there. He takes that and he's still able to throw. That's because he kept his eyes open. Ooh. I believe that's a heel hook. Yeah, but that ain't what you want. That ain't what you want in life. He turns that he reverses that into like a little almost suplex. I like how he gets under him. Watch Donnie Yen's character get under him. Right here. Watch him get under him and then go for that throw. I like that little extra effect too. If you see that little effect, it's almost like a dissolve effect where he goes. It almost speeds him up. Once again, the damn jacket. Take off the jacket, man. Now he's going into the rear naked choke. Now he going mighty ducks on him. I like that little elbow he drops at the end. He said, I'll take your jacket off for you. What's up, baby? He wasn't playing no games. He was in the groove. Like, he was in the flow. In the flow. That's how you get in the flow right there. Let's go, Tony. Oh, his name is Tony. I'm sorry. Wop, 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 wop. That hook, that left hook. Oh. Wop. Boom. I think Tony had enough. I love how the music starts back up too, man. I love that. You see what he did? So he can't escape. He's locking his hips down. He's gonna put a lock. He's gonna put a padlock on those hips, and he ain't gonna go nowhere.
Finish him.
All right, everybody. Thank you for joining me for another episode. I had a lot of fun with this one, man. This was a real cool one to break down. One of my favorites so far, for sure. But be sure to join me next time on King Shinobi's Scene Breakdowns. And remember, let me know what you guys want me to break down, man. I will do my best to get it done for you, baby. Remember to check out the Shinobi podcast Wednesdays at 5 a.m. Season 2 is almost done, man. So go back and catch up on season 1 if you need to catch up on season 1. Go catch up on season 2 and see what's going on in the Shinobi realm. Much love to everybody. Thanks once again for joining your man, King Shinobi. I'm signing out, baby. Much peace to everybody. I'll holler at y'all later.